Do not throw stones in the marketplace. Why? Because you don't know who it will hit. It might hit your own. When you have the opportunity to be in government,
Hello guys, welcome to the emergency room where we treat matters that can't wait for the studio. It's still your boy, Mazekene. But let's go straight into the video. So, regardless of who you are, regardless of what your grievance is or whatever opinion you have, we always respect the dead. And by the dead, I mean Abiola Ajimobi. He was the former governor of Oyo State, and he ruled for 8 years. He was in there for 2 terms. And recently, APC just named him as their acting chairman. And today he died, reportedly from COVID-19 symptoms. You see what I've been talking about? Let us repair our own. Let us make our own good. When we beg the government to give us good road, no. Give us good light, no. Water, no. Health care, no. Build hospital, no. And why am I saying this? See, it's very simple. When our politicians get sick, they run off to the to the overseas. They run off to where there is good health care. Nigerian politicians, all those clinics that you guys go to, they were built by other governments. You are a government. You have the power. You have the money to do this thing in your country, but you will not. Instead, you will rather keep that money. GDA making, I don't know. But you would rather keep that money, and when you get sick, you run off to their country to heal yourself, and you come back to your own country, and nah man, our mumu never too much. I don't know why this thing is not making sense to these guys. I mean, is it a rocket science? Build good hospital? No. Build good roads? No. Make things better for your people? No. Now look at it. See, there is a saying that says, do not throw stones in the marketplace. Why? Because you don't know who it will hit. It might hit your own. When you have the opportunity to be in government, build these things. You don't know who will have accident on the bad road that you refuse to build. It might be your own. You don't know who will need health care on the hospital you refuse to build. It might be your own. It might even be you yourself. Because this COVID-19 thing happened in such a way that the world never believed that there will ever be a time that the whole countries will shut down. You can't even try. Say you be president, this, they go anywhere. Nobody is opening their borders or opening their airports for you. So nobody could ever believe that a time like this will come. And that's why he's taking them by surprise. If the airports were open, he would have flown out of the country, probably gotten best of health care, and everything will go fine, and we continue business as usual. Those in office now, please, it's not just for us now, it's for you too, and it's for everybody. Build hospital, build road, build these things. That's why you are there. Hey, nah, alele, arume. Now, not just that. Talking of healthcare, the Nigerian government just cut down the healthcare budget. I mean, I'll try and squeeze this thing in somewhere here so you guys will see it. So, is renovating the House of Assembly better than the healthcare? Nah, Ike Gulo. I really don't understand. See, if I still recall and remember my high school economics, I know there is something called scale of preference, or there is something called opportunity cost. You put value on the things that matter to you more. In a country where we don't even have the basic things of life, and we are allocating billions to stupid renovation. Again, called now renovate. Ndiara. Again, called now renovate. Take that money for renovation and build roads for people and build create employment for people. You're taking this amount to renovate a building, yet you are still borrowing money outside for infrastructure. These people, where their brain they? And we all know the truth that all this money is not going to go into that renovation, because they will definitely use that thing and, now. I go chop must day. Ghana must go pass around. Agbada, ndị na-afa ịcha na agbada, you go enter. Na Niger. You guys. Now my next topic today. Now boy, you see Agbadi go. I will just allow you guys to watch this video so that your blood can boil up to where my own is, because I'm on a very high frequency. You might not understand my actions from here, so let me allow you watch the video.
Myself, my husband, and our daughter. The driver, accountant, maintained a normal speed. He drove professionally. That gave me a lot of comfort, and I felt I could find some time to sleep a bit. My daughter was next to me. She was just 9 years old. The driver felt the wagon's tires rupture and decided to park the car with the hope of changing the tires. It was like a film. In a jiffy, motley crowd of armed men in military uniform came out of the bush. No time to say a word. They marched us through into the bush, firing into the sky. They hit me on my chest, hit my daughter on her head. Blood oozed. At this time, it was better to kill me. I shouted at one of the armed men. His response was hell. He went straight for my private part, tore my dress with his gun. The others ripped my dresses. I was left with my undies. My husband and my daughter started crying. Two of them dug their teeth into my breasts. While attending a secondary school in Adamawa, I had lived with some Fulani, so I understood a few Fulani words. I started pleading, at least for my daughter. To my shock, at gunpoint, they removed the dress of my little girl. One of them carried her on his head as a baby, as my baby struggled, shouting, "Daddy, Mommy, what's going on? Help me!" We ended up in an ungoverned region in the thick of the forest. We met a well-organized group. There were some kidnapped victims. I saw 2 women, 2 ladies and 3 men. There were some people with their legs chained to trees. They were as if half dead. We were separated. I was separated from my husband. My daughter was taken away. I only heard her screaming intermittently. I did not know what they were doing to her. These men, now about 2 dozen, had a full kitchen. They had a huge camp and a traditional medical team. How can they say they don't know where these people are? How can they say that? But the camps appeared isolated from each other. We heard noises afar, indicating it might be nuclear settlements of camps. Right in my presence, I saw them pack the remains of a woman. They took her and buried her a few meters away from us. She had tribal marks. I cannot describe the agony of 6 days in captivity in this little piece. I cannot talk about how they asked my husband to choose between myself being raped or his daughter being raped. My husband broke down in uncontrollable tears. One of them hit him saying, "Yoruba bastard, you dey cry, idiot." They now gave him an option that he should be raped by one homosexual among them. My husband, a devout Muslim. My husband is a devout Muslim. He told them that homosexual and rape of any kind was against Islam. They hit him with the butt of AK-47. What do you know about Islam? You can imagine, you are being asked to choose between being raped by a homosexual, your daughter just 9 years old, or your wife being raped.
You see why I say Nigeria is a jungle? You see why I call Nigeria an animal kingdom? You see why I call Nigeria animal kingdom? You see why? And there is a part in that video that broke my heart. She said, there is no way these people will tell me that they don't know where these people are. If they could walk to that place, they have a community. And the police still don't know where what is so hard? Can the security agencies, care for her, police, army, can they and clear out these people? That video broke my heart this morning. It broke my heart. It broke me into pieces. I could feel the pain she was going through. Now, in Igbo, we say, thank God on Mana, there are some experiences you will go through and your life will never remain the same. The APC government is failing Nigeria every day. Every day. The amount of insecurity is increasing. And this is not why we voted. We voted in this government because they promised us a lot of things. And among those things was security. The APC government is failing this country. And the PDP opposition is not even doing enough. I mean, I wonder what kind of opposition they are that they can't, bring this thing to people's awareness so that people can, knowledge is power. People can be aware of what is happening. I know they already know. Because if you're in Nigeria, one day, if he no hold you for bad road, he go hold you for no light, or he hold you for government scatter your place of work, or he hold you for you no get job, you must be suffering, you must be feeling something. You can't be in Nigeria and, even if you have money, with your money, you must be, traffic go hold you. Or even if you feel you have money, see people that live in Lekki, what is going on? Nigeria will jungle, guy. But the government needs to step in. I pray God heals this woman and what her family went through. Man, this is why I keep lamenting. Buhari, president, chairman, with all due respect, respect to your office, the security of Nigerians that voted you in is in jeopardy. Nobody is safe. You might think you're not in the northern country. In Imo State, the herdsmen are killing people. Nobody is safe. I think this evening, I just opened the news again and I saw something about, Buhari charging the service chiefs to look into, what's it called, this insecurity that is going on in the country and no excuses. That is what I expect of you. But I don't just expect it in paper, because I keep saying Nigeria looks good on paper. We sabi plan, arrange things, write big English everywhere, but nothing. So you've taken a right step, but you need to enforce it. The insecurity needs to stop. Come on. If not for any other thing, we go more. Let me stop shouting. All this rubbish will be happening because we vote politicians like this into power. Rubbish. Just negodu arant rubbish. Negodu arant rubbish. So when they suppose they want a table, Piafa 36. Well, I don't blame him. He's, you know, the people, you know, that he gives these things and they are happy and, you know, taking it. One boilo poverty also. Well, we will keep trying. Let's be hopeful. It will get better. All right, guys. Come Tido. Later.